I wake up before the alarm, which is already strange. The room is too quiet, too clean, too expensive. For half a second, I think I'm still myself. Same body, same limits, same invisible status. Then I sit up, catch my reflection in the mirror across the room, and reality updates itself without asking for permission. I am Vinícius Júnior, not metaphorically, not spiritually, literally. That name alone weighs more than my entire previous life combined. It doesn't matter what I think, feel, or intend. The moment people know who I am, gravity changes. I haven't spoken yet, but the world is already leaning toward me. My phone is vibrating like it's panicking.
Messages stack on top of each other. Agents, club staff, sponsors, PR people whose job titles seem to be, "Make sure you don't ruin anything." I don't read them. I already know what they say. Careful, strategic, timing matters. Say the right thing. Don't say too much. Don't say it the wrong way. Don't say it alone. There's a knock. Not a normal knock, a respectful one. Security, assistants, people who introduce themselves as if I should recognize their voices. They're waiting for instructions, not suggestions. Instructions. Apparently, I'm a decision maker now. I missed the training session where that skill was taught. Yesterday, I was just a person with opinions that barely mattered outside a small circle. Today, my silence is interpreted. My facial expression is analyzed. My tone, hypothetical. I haven't done anything, and yet people are already reacting to what they think I might do. That's the first shock. Power doesn't feel powerful. It feels unstable. Like holding a loaded microphone instead of a loaded gun. Less obvious, more dangerous. I didn't earn this authority, not the way it's being handed to me this morning. I didn't score the goals, didn't take the hits, didn't hear the chants turn ugly in stadiums that smile on television. But my body is now the placeholder for all of that history. People project things onto me that I haven't lived and punish or protect me accordingly. Rules soften without explanation. Doors open before I touch them. Security positions itself between me and the world as if the world itself is the threat. No one asks if I want that distance. It's automatic, built in, like a premium feature. And the strangest part is the anxiety, not fear, responsibility without orientation. Every sentence I might say today could trigger statements, meetings, apologies, denials, hashtags, consequences. Not because it's wrong, but because it exists. Power arrives fully formed. No warning, no consent form, no adjustment period. I'm still waking up. The world already expects me to be awake, aware, and careful. By mid-morning, I decide I'm done pretending this power is something to be handled gently. It's borrowed. I know that. Tomorrow, it evaporates. So today, I use it the way people with permanent power never do, without protecting it. I don't call a meeting. I don't ask permission. I open my phone and post a single sentence, unfiltered, no graphic, no dramatic music, no team statement language. Just the truth, written the way it sounds in my head. I name racism directly. I don't soften it with incidents or isolated cases. I don't thank institutions in advance for eventually caring. I say what happens, where it happens, and who benefits from pretending it doesn't. Within minutes, it's no longer my sentence. It's a provocation, a strong stance, a potential distraction ahead of upcoming fixtures. Analysts debate my tone instead of the content. Former players explain why now is not the right moment. Executives release statements that say nothing but take a long time to read. My phone fills again, this time with concern disguised as strategy. I don't respond. Instead, I leave. No cameras, no announcement. I tell the driver to take me somewhere that won't trend, a neighborhood that doesn't end up in documentaries. I meet people who don't ask for photos because they're too busy surviving their own problems. I help quietly. School fees, rent, medical bills. Boring, uncinematic things that change real lives and produce zero content. Ironically, that becomes news too. Star makes surprise visit.
Unannounced appearance raises questions. Sources say this may be part of a wider message. It's fascinating. I could trip on a sidewalk and someone would analyze the symbolism. At lunch, I break another rule. I answer questions honestly, not angrily, not theatrically, honestly. When asked if the system is racist, I don't dance around it. I say yes. When asked if punishments are enough, I say no. When asked if I feel protected, I pause long enough for the silence to make people uncomfortable, and then say the answer out loud. That pause becomes a headline. Apparently, silence is dangerous when it comes from the right mouth. By afternoon, institutions react the way they always do, quickly and carefully, like people trying not to spill something expensive. Committees are mentioned.
Protocols are under review. There's talk of collaboration, education, future steps. All the usual words that signal nothing immediate will change. I realized something unsettling then. The truth didn't become more true today. It just became louder because of who said it. If someone else had spoken these same sentences, they'd be ignored, mocked, or punished. From me, they're debated, sanitized, packaged, sold back to the public as discussion. That's the part that bothers me. I test it. I like a post from someone with no platform, someone who's been talking about this issue for years without sponsors or microphones. Within minutes, journalists start asking who that person is, as if my approval upgraded their credibility, as if truth needs a famous escort to cross the street safely.
Later, I deliberately ignore PR advice again. I don't attend a scheduled appearance. I don't issue a clarification. I let ambiguity breathe. The reaction is immediate. Speculation fills the vacuum like water rushing into a crack. People assume motives I don't have. Others invent threats I never made. Power distorts everything, even absence. By evening, I'm amused and disturbed in equal measure. I've done nothing extreme. I haven't broken laws. I haven't insulted anyone personally. I've just spoken plainly and acted privately. And yet the response is disproportionate, theatrical, defensive. That's when it clicks. This isn't about me being brave. It's about exposure. About watching how systems react when truth comes from a source they can't easily dismiss.
How quickly meaning bends to protect comfort. How influence doesn't just amplify words, it rewrites them. As the day winds down, I feel the weight of knowing this ends soon. Tomorrow, this voice won't carry the same force. The world will stop leaning in. Doors will close normally again. Silence will return to being harmless. And that might be the most unsettling part of all. Because nothing I said today was new. It just mattered for one day because of the name attached to it.
The last hours arrive without ceremony. No countdown, no warning. Just a subtle shift in how people speak to me. The urgency fades first. Messages slow down. The tone softens, like everyone already knows this version of me is expiring. I'm still Vinícius Júnior, technically. Same face, same name. But the power attached to it is already packing its bags. That's the strange part. You lose influence before you lose identity. I notice it in small ways. Assistants stop hovering. Security relaxes their posture. Conversations drift back to logistics instead of consequences. The world is gently preparing to stop listening.
It's efficient, practiced. Tomorrow, my words won't trigger meetings. They won't demand statements. They won't require damage control. They'll just be words again. Light, optional, easy to ignore. There's something quietly humiliating about that. People think fame erases problems. It doesn't. It upgrades them. Normal fear becomes permanent alertness. Normal criticism becomes global analysis. Normal mistakes become character studies. And privacy? Privacy becomes a rumor people vaguely remember existed once. I borrowed this power for a day, like a jacket that doesn't quite fit. Heavy in the shoulders, too warm. Everyone assuming I'm comfortable just because it looks expensive. Living inside it permanently must be exhausting. Not physically, psychologically. Every movement watched, every silence interpreted, every opinion treated like a policy proposal. You don't get to be off. You just get better at pretending you're fine. The irony is almost funny.
It took me one day to feel overwhelmed by access, protection, and attention. One day to crave being unnoticed. Meanwhile, millions of people spend their entire lives wishing someone would listen to them once. Influence is uneven like that. Arbitrary, temporary, awarded without fairness and removed without explanation. As night settles in, the city looks the same. The issues are still there. The statements didn't fix anything. The outrage already feels old. Tomorrow, the cycle continues, with or without me at the center of it. That's the part that stays with me. Nothing I said today was powerful because it was true. It was powerful because of who people thought I was while saying it. That realization doesn't inspire hope. It just clarifies the rules. I lie down knowing that when I wake up, the doors will behave normally again. Security will vanish. Messages will stop. My voice will shrink back to its original size, and I'll return to normal life carrying something uncomfortable with me. Not gratitude, not motivation, but awareness. Awareness of how easily reality bends around certain names. How briefly truth is protected by status, and how quickly the world forgets you once the spotlight moves on. Power didn't corrupt me today. It educated me. And honestly, I'm not sure that makes things better. Disclaimer. This video is a fictional, satirical thought experiment created for entertainment and reflection. It does not represent the real thoughts, actions, beliefs, intentions, or private life of Vinícius Júnior. All events and perspectives shown are imagined and symbolic. The purpose of this video is to explore broader themes of fame, power, influence, and social dynamics, and how authority can shape meaning and reactions in society. It is not a factual account, biography, or personal portrayal of the individual mentioned. Any resemblance to real events is used purely as social commentary,